Greetings, geeks, and welcome to another edition of Wizards Hall. Yes, indeed, Wizards is back with comics in hand. Mike, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I have two big piles of stuff from San Diego ComicCon. I can't wait to share.
Yeah, so Mike's been traveling around. He found some good stuff. Only have a few items. He has two stacks. I have two items of Wizard memorabilia, so I will share these, and then we'll get into the Mike show here. I'm excited,
Oh
but
my,
this is one that's going to, perk up Mike's attention there because we have
yes,
the Flash half issue. This is one we were missing in our archives. Jeff
you are
Johns on
missing
here.
it.
Yeah,
Oh my God. I think I have two copies. That's
I
amazing.
should have called you.
Yeah.
The cool thing about this, though, the credits here, John Livesey, it was the inker on this. He was working on the books at the time, and we have an interview with him coming up on the Wizard Files, where he talks about how much he enjoyed working on the Flash and everything like that. So it was just kind of fun to have that. In the meantime, he talked about there were actually quite a few half issues he contributed to, and other like
Oh
zero
wow.
issues and things came packed in. So that was cool. The other one here, we're always looking for the vintage in-store posters that were promoting issues of Wizard. And so I was able to find one that I thought we would have had by now, but we do not. And that was going all the way back to issue 12. This is
Oh.
Wildcats by Jim Lee. Okay. So
So
very
was
cool
this
stuff.
for stores?
Yeah, so this was for
Okay.
stores. You see, you get your two free trading cards, a Wildcats poster, and Jim Lee interview in depth. So that was just really cool to finally have that. There's a lot of variations on this artwork as well. I'll just say. So Chris, who heads up, he is the ultimate Wildstorm collector. We've had him on in a previous episode. He was sharing with me that he has like this alternate like promotional like folder that was promoting Wildcats and just like the Wildstorm Studios in general. And it was like appearing in Wizard issue 12. And it was not that cover. They were using like similar art, but it must have been like an early concept. And then I have a special edition of that magazine that was given away at some baseball like convention or something, some like fan day at a baseball park that has like a special sticker on it and stuff. So it's just kind of
Oh,
interesting how what they've done with that Jim Lee art at the time. They were all about it. But Mike, I can't wait to see what you've got. I've gotten a tease of
okay.
some of it, but let's get into it.
Okay, it's a lot. I don't even know where to begin. Let's start with the this big hefty book section, not the cheap bin comics. Okay, so first up, I got to meet Eric Powell, and I grabbed this Ed Gein graphic novel, and it's all art by Eric. The whole graphic novel. It looks incredible. If you're into serial killers.
You know, and a
Not
lot of
really.
people are. Yeah.
I'm not really, but I love the cover. It's by William Stout. So I also got to meet Stout, who I was talking about on the last half episode we did. William Stout he was one of the designers on the Masters of the Universe
Oh.
movies. So look it up after this, Adam. He created a lot of the imagery from the House movie, the first House movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think he also did some stuff for Return of the Living Dead. So there you can see. I got
Oh, that
this
is
art book from
great.
him, and he signed it. He even signed my house T-shirt I was wearing. I got some graphic novels given to me by Doug Wagner. I haven't read them yet, so I'm looking forward to reading them.
Those are wild. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the Valiant booth and got this Black, White, and Bloodshot. I think this is an ash can, and I got one of the writers to sign it. His name is Timmy Heeg. He actually runs a comic shop or he owns a comic shop in California called Arsenal Comics. And I got this Resurgence of the Valiant Universe comic, and it's signed by Becky Cloonan, who does a cover of Armored.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I got to meet her as well. Okay, so I picked up this, and have you ever seen this magazine before, Adam?
Yes. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
definitely seen it
Okay.
before. Not in a while though.
Yeah, they were giving them out, but I at the convention, and I had to grab an issue because there is an article about the making of the latest SpongeBob movie. Have you seen it yet on
Oh
Netflix?
no.
It's called the Sandy Cheeks movie. It's like saving Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheeks movie. So I actually worked on this movie.
Oh,
Yes. And a lot of the shots that like the team I worked with are in this book, like these two shots here. So I was like, I have to grab this. As painful as it was working on the movie, had to grab that.
that's great.
I got to meet Comic Tom 101. This is his book Crashdown. It's an homage cover. I got I think it's the second printing of Junkyard Joe. I didn't have it, so I grabbed that. EC Comics has come back, so
Hmm.
I got the first issue of their horror book. I met Jason Aaron, but I did not get a chance to get him to sign the latest Ninja Turtles that he writes. Have you jumped on this, Adam?
No, no, I mean I've seen the promotion for it, but I don't know. I've never found a Turtles comic that excites me.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Each issue is going to focus on a separate turtle. They're all separated at the beginning of the series, and
I've seen that story before.
well, it's been done before,
Yeah.
but it's pretty good. I recommend it.
Okay.
I also got this ash can or something for this new series that's coming out, The Exorcism at 1600 Pen. Looks like a horror series. Are you reading the Transformers comic, Adam? Are you a
No, just that
Transformers fan?
Energon universe that I bought twice.
Yes. I got to meet Daniel Warren Johnson, who is the artist on the Transformers comic. This is one of his books, Murder Falcon. So I picked this up, and he actually drew the Murder Falcon right here in the book for me. It's a fantastic book. It came highly
And it's
recommended,
about
and
a
I was like,
band, it looks like. Are they called Murder Falcon?
the Murder Falcon has to convince this kid to get his band back together. It's the only way to defeat these monsters. It's crazy. It's so good. I picked this up at the IDW booth. It was free, so I grabbed it.
Whoa.
I grab everything for free. I got the Hyde Street Ash Can. So this is a new series coming out from Ghost Machine. Another book I picked up from Eric Powell, new Goon series. He signed it for me. Are you familiar with Alex Party, Adam?
Mm-mm.
Okay, start following him immediately. He did a series of art called Dickheads, and it's
Wow.
all different Dick Tracy heads. Let me show you. Let me show you a few. He doesn't label them here. It's really funny. It's Pinhead.
That is wild. I have a whole Dick Tracy shelf up here, so
You have to get this then.
that looks cool. Wow, I like
These are
that.
great. Yeah, some great stuff. He also his big thing is bunny with. So it's like here he labels it in this one. Bunny without food, uh bunny with dead parents. It's great. I got to meet Eisner, award winner Tula Lotte. She won for Somna, which her and Becky Cloonan did the book. They did the artwork and writing together. I met her. I'm trying to get her to do a cover for me. She didn't have anything to write her email address on, so she gave me her San Diego card and signed it for me and gave me her email address on the back. So this is actually really cool.
That is awesome. Yeah.
uh, I'm a huge fan of Jeff Johns, and I've spoken to him many times, but I was digging through the dollar bins and I found his first Flash comic he wrote, and I had to bring it to him, and he signed it, remarked it. So that was a cool thing to
That
bring
is
back.
awesome. Yeah.
All right, so that's it for, I know I got a lot more books, but they're all over my house right now. But I know the thing everyone likes, at least I enjoy, are the dollar bin books and the cheap bin books. They had
Yeah.
I think it was like 5 books for $10 bin. Um, and I think it was a dollar bin as well. So really cheap. And you think at San Diego Comic-Con there wouldn't be cheap bins, but there actually were. I was shocked.
Well, and it's your
So
superpower to know what is actually valuable. So let's
if
see it
if I
here.
have a superpower, that is it, I guess. So some are not really worth anything, but to me, priceless. Okay. So we just did a thing on Superman, and we talked about the Superboy cartoon or live action show. And this character makes an appearance in the show, and I've always wanted this issue, so I finally found it in the dollar bin. Brave Star 3D number 2.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Right? Can't go wrong. I picked up some missing Stars and Stripe comics.
That's another series I've just started reading to
Yeah.
catch up with it.
So I got a whole bunch I was missing. This was just a reprint of All-Star Comics #3. Just
Well, what
grabbed
you
it
should
just
do is
quickly.
put it on eBay and list it for $10,000 because
See what
just be
happens.
one of those crazy people.
Okay. Yep. Comics interview. Grabbed it
I am
with the
so
Flash.
jealous of that. I need you to scan
Really?
the interview in there because I have like all the I have TV Guide, I have Comic Scene, I have like all like the Flash
Yeah.
hype issues. I didn't even know about that one.
No way. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know about it either. Had to grab it. Um, I think I have 2 copies of this now. This is the first of who's that new character from
Marrow?
no, from X-Men 97, the
Oh,
villain.
oh, Bastion.
Bastion, thank you.
Okay.
First Bastion. I've been looking for this for a while just to complete a run. I think there's some significance with this comic why I couldn't find it. This is an early appearance of Big Hero 6 in Alpha Flight, of course. First full appearance of Bishop. So this is the first appearance of oh my god, he was in Wonder Woman 2, the movie Wonder Woman 2. What's that
Oh,
character's
yeah, I know
name?
who you're talking about now. Yeah, Pedro Pascal played him.
Yeah, he
Um,
eventually gets
he
a
gets
name
killed
change.
by
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, right?
I think that's his first appearance. It was in
Yeah.
a dollar bin. Like, what a great issue. This book seems to have been blowing up a bit because James Gunn used it as reference, I think. I don't know.
Hmm.
Spider Girl.
That's a cool cover. I haven't seen that one before.
Um, I think this is a significant issue because of Rogue. Like, I don't remember why.
Hmm.
And then I always grab Halloween comics and Christmas comics. And this one I know you're jealous about, Adam, and I saved it for last. Roger Rabbit, straight
Oh,
out of a dollar bin at San Diego ComicCon. And
so beautiful. I had it as a kid. The pages all fell out because I read it so much. Yeah,
it's pretty good. It's
it's
got great
great.
artwork. Yeah.
Well, and what's
Now an
crazy is,
appearance.
did you know that they did an ongoing Roger Rabbit series? Like they
Yeah,
did the adaptation, then they just like did more adventures in
they just
Toontown and stuff.
went on. Yeah, I have a bunch of those. Do you know does this adapt it accurately or is it based on the script?
I haven't read it in so long. I don't know. That's why I would love to give it
Same.
another read
Yeah.
one of these days just to compare.
So that's it. That's what I got. I know there's even more stuff, but I think that's enough.
Yeah, no, no, those are two great stacks for sure. I'm glad you were able to have like the actual comic fan experience, right? It's like, okay, I'm meeting creators, I'm networking, I'm getting autographs, but I also just want to walk away with some comics, right? Like
Yes,
that's you want to feel that it's like, oh, some classics. What the conventions used to be about, right? In hotel
exactly.
basements or whatever, you know.
It really did see, San Diego just doesn't the booths are so big, and the comic dealers are all kind of pushed to a corner. I just assumed it would be even smaller, but it was a good size still. Like
Did you
there is a
feel like
lot,
you had much competition? Were there other back issue bin divers around you or
Not till Saturday and Sunday. I started diving on Friday.
okay.
So
You were there early.
I think I got away with some good stuff because of that. I wish I went on Thursday though now. What did
Preview
I
night,
miss,
huh?
Adam?
Yeah, what could have been there? All right, well, this has been fun. Thank you everybody for checking out this video. Stay subscribed here on YouTube so you make sure that you are able to catch the next video. We have many different varieties. Is it going to be comic card crazy? I am going to be opening up some Fantastic Four trading cards. Fantastic Four, the movie, I should say, from 2005 coming up on there. So just stay tuned, but also stay connected on social media at Wizards Comics or at Wizards_Comics on Instagram. Thank you again for checking out this video, and until next time, keep your books bagged and boarded.